Hi, the story I'm going to read to you today is called Jack and the Beanstalk, and it's a fairy tale. And a fairy tale is a story that was told a long time ago. Before people could make books, they would just tell stories at night, and then someone would like the story and they might tell their neighbor, and then their neighbor might tell someone else a story. So sometimes the stories are a little bit different, but mostly they're the same. And then people started writing down the stories and they made books out of them and called them fairy tales. So this one is called Jack and the Beanstalk. And there's some characters in the story. There's a character named Jack. There is a mom. There is a big giant. And there's also a giantess. And that is a girl giant that's in the story. So this story is called Jack and the Beanstalk. Let's find out. Oh, and there's also a golden hen that comes up kind of at the end of it. So Jack and the Beanstalk. Jack and the Beanstalk. Take a second and look at the picture here. You can see the mom, Jack. There's a cow. Deep in the countryside lived a widow and her son, Jack. Their cottage was crumbling and their clothes were patched. They were very, very poor. One day, Jack's mother said, "We must sell our cow. Take her to the market, Jack, and bring home some gold pieces." And so off he set to town. Oh, how are they feeling? Tell me. Yeah, sad, 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 sad. But before Jack had gotten very far, he met a strange little man. "That's a fine cow," the man said. "I'll swap you 5 magic beans for her." "Magic beans?" thought Jack. "Are they really magic?" "Magic they are, or chop off my beard and knit it into a jumper," croaked the little man. Magic beans! Jack couldn't wait to tell his mom. He clutched them tightly and ran all the way home. Let's think for a second. How do you think Jack's mom is going to feel about him trading their cow for magic beans? Can you whisper to me? Jack's mother was furious. "We need money, not useless old beans." And she threw them out the window in disgust. But late that night, a tiny bean sprout poked from the ground. And then it grew and grew and grew. The next morning, the beanstalk stretched high into the sky. The beans were magic, thought Jack. But what's at the top? Jack climbed up, up, up the beanstalk. Look at, he started way down here by his house. And then he just started going up, 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 all the way up to the sky. At last, he reached the very top. There, shimmering in the sunlight, was a magnificent castle. Just then, Jack's stomach rumbled. "I must find some breakfast," he thought, and he tapped on the castle door. Ooh, can you tap on the door? I hope someone comes. The door creaked open, and a huge giantess smiled down. "Hello," Jack shouted up. "Please, do you have any food?" "Oh, you poor thing," boomed the giantess. "Come right in, but quickly, before the giant gets up. Oh, look how small Jack is. He's like on her hand. What a marvelous feast. There was an enormous loaf of bread and a gigantic jar of jelly. Jack dug in at once. But suddenly, the room began to shake. Boom, boom, boom. Oh my goodness, cried the giantess. He's coming. And she shoved Jack under a teacup to hide. What do you think the giant would do if he would find Jack? Into the room stomped a big, hungry, scary giant. Fee, fi, fo, fum, I smell the blood of an Englishman, he cried. Be he alive or be he dead, I'll grind his bones to make my bread. Oh, that does not sound good. Oh, don't be silly. There's nobody here but us, the giantess scolded. Now go wash before breakfast. So, looks like Jack is still under the teacup and the giant has no idea. Jack trembled. I must leave. I must leave now, he thought. He was halfway down the hall when he heard a squawk. It was a hen with bright golden feathers. Help, she clucked. Set me free and I'll lay you golden eggs every morning. Jack scooped up the hen, but then he heard footsteps thundering after them. Boom, boom, boom. Fee, fi, fo, fum, roared the giant. I smell the blood of an Englishman, and there he is. Jack raced out the door. He jumped. If you still got the hen. And slid all the way down the beanstalk. Down, down, down. Mother, quick, bring the axe, he shouted. Ooh, what do you think they're gonna do? There's the axe right there. And then Jack's mother swung the axe at the beanstalk. Thwack! It shuddered and shook, and then the giant came tumbling down. Look at, there's his boots, he's laying there. And that was the end of the giant. Jack hugged his mother tight. Look what I found, he said, and he showed her the golden hen. How do you think she feels about the golden hen? Look at, I think she feels happy. Oh, Jack, said his mother, I'm so glad you're safe, and you were right about those magic beans. So Jack, his mother, and the golden hen all lived happily ever after, and with lots of golden eggs, they were never poor again. And look at this picture. She's sitting in the sun, they're drinking some lemonade, but even the golden hen is relaxing. Looks like Jack got a pool, golden eggs coming down the slide, and they decorated their trees with all those golden eggs. That's so amazing. The end. So that's another thing at the end of fairy tales. A lot of times it will say, and they lived happily ever after. So sometimes in the beginning, they'll start once upon a time. I don't know if this one did that. Jack and the Beanstalk. Nope, it did not start once upon a time. But a lot of times they start once upon a time, and then at the end they'll end, and they lived happily ever after. So I hope you enjoyed that fairy tale, and I have a surprise coming for you guys. So maybe you might be able to have your own beanstalk. Have a great day. Bye.